Well, welcome, Scorpio. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. So, this reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. We are doing what I call a personal growth reading. We're going to take a look at blocks. It could be any situation. And then obstacles, fears, strengths, advice, what you don't see, what to watch for, and where you are most likely headed. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and it is, I'm doing it middle of January. But keep in mind, these are timeless readings. I think you'll come across them when you need to. So let's do this. Since they aren't so much divination as they are kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to say advice either, but let's do this. I'm using Astromatrix Tarot. I'm not sure if I said that or not. We'll get started here. What do our Scorpios need to know today? Okay, Scorpios, what are your blocks? Eight of Cups. I'll show you the cards when I talk about them. Hangman. Okay. Obstacles / fears. Six of Cups. Page of Swords. Strengths. Four of Swords. Hermit. Maybe it's good right now that you're alone. It's a strength. Advice, please. Five of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Okay, interesting. What you don't see. Hierophant and what to watch for. Queen of Cups. And where are you headed? Nine of Pentacles. It's great. I mean, honestly. Well, I mean, Justice is at the bottom of the deck, but I don't really use the bottom of the deck in this. And Justice would be about, it could be about a lawsuit or something, but it could be also about, you know, a divorce or separation. It could be about just balancing things in your life in general. It could be about a situation that, you know, someone's not being, you know, doing the right thing. So what I have here for your blocks is Eight of Cups and the Hanged One. This one in this deck is called the Hanged One. And this is blocking you, and I feel like what the block is here for you is it's not the walking away so much. It's how to look at that. Taking that time out. You got a lot of time out here, cards. The block is taking the time to see that you need to walk away from something, and that journey is what your block is. Basically, it's kind of an obstacle as well. Like, you know, you don't want to see this. Actually, there's something inside here that, so as I'm, you know, reading these cards, I feel like this is, yeah, you don't, it's like you know you need to walk away, but you don't want to do it until you have a plan. And you feel like you have to be ready. And I feel like it's keeping you down. I'm not saying move, but what I am saying is you've got to get yourself in that hangman mode, because that hangman mode is what's going to open up a new perspective for you. Until you take a step back from the situation, you're going to be blocked by what you really need to do anyway. And I feel like it is like a spiritual calling here. Something is calling to you. I feel like you know you need to do this, or your intuition says you do, but you're ignoring that. And because you're ignoring that, you're blocking yourself from looking at something differently. You're blocking yourself from a new beginning. Um, and the obstacles are the Six of Cups and the Page of Swords. And I feel like the Six of Cups is definitely an obstacle. I feel like this is, you're staying in the past. It's like, it's not like you're trying to get around it. This is definitely in your way. You're so focused on the past. It's almost like, I mean, you could be thinking, and this it resonates or doesn't, some of you, that you don't want things to end up like the past, or the other way around. You're looking for something from the past and that felt the same way. I feel like the Page of Swords tells me too, one of your obstacles is you are guarded. Like the Page of Swords to me, it can be a lot about being guarded, guarding something or guarding yourself, or and I think that's an obstacle too, because guarding yourself is not allowing yourself to reach out, feel all of those things, and it's not allowing you to, and it's really keeping you from that hangman, because when we're blocking ourselves from something, we don't want to know the truth because the truth is scary, or the truth is hard, or whatever it may be. We don't always want to know it. And so to me, this is what is blocking you from moving forward. Again, that Six of Cups can be one of the two things. Either you're being reminded, this reminds you of the past, or you're being afraid of that, or you're living in the past for something that's no longer there, or it's just a memory now. Sorry. Your strengths are the Four of Swords and the Hermit. I feel like there is you are probably taking a break from this person to some degree or another, or you're getting help to heal. I feel like it's almost that. Like, now I will say, like, your advice is about getting help, but I feel like you know this, and that's why it's a strength. You know you need to take some time out. You know you need to discover something. There is a very spiritual path here with the Hermit there, and the Eight of Cups as being your block, and you've got the Hermit though as your strength. So I feel like you know you need to take a step back, get in that hangman mode, and you know you need to shine that lantern on what's ahead of you. What's really happening? How do you really feel? What's really happening? And with that Four of Swords is going, okay, time out. And these are strengths. So if you're doing this work, you're already doing half the battle. Okay. And I feel like that's really good, but I feel like some of you just might need to hear that that taking a break is okay. I mean, it's always okay. You know, we have to do what we need to do. If it's true to you and it feels right and it is right, then you do you. Sometimes it's scary. Plain and simple. It's scary. I mean, it is, and it's not simple, but not the scary isn't simple. I get it, but what I'm saying is, when I say it's simple, it's pretty black and white. So the advice is the Five of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. One thing I like about this advice, it goes from the 5 to 6, regardless of the suits. And that's always good to see because it's kind of a progression. But to me, the Five of Pentacles is about looking for help, asking for help, finding help. Also, it's advice saying that you probably have more around you than you see. Open your eyes, because the Five of Pentacles is all about the people hurt and starving and cold, and the church has the lights on right behind them, but they don't go in. So look for that. Look for those church lights, you know, and I hate to use the word, well, I don't want to use the word church because sometimes church doesn't resonate well with other people, but I'm using it more in a figure of speech as far as the tarot goes, because it usually is a church. And then the Six of Swords is about, and once you do that, the next step is to go, okay, I'm going to move forward now. I need to move forward to something better, whatever that looks like. Whether it's just getting out of this Five of Pentacles, asking for help, getting out of the cold and moving to something brighter and better and calmer, because the Six of Swords is about moving out of roughy waters and going to calmer ones. And I feel like this is saying that, like just look for the help that you need, identify it, and then start moving forward. And now this advice isn't saying separate from somebody or end a relationship. It's all within you. Okay? I want you to be clear on that. I don't want to tell anyone they need to leave someone, or that's, you do you, and tarot is supposed to help you identify, it's honestly, this type of reading is supposed to go, oh, I know that, and someone else tells you that, and it resonates better. So, whereas, we can't do that. I don't feel like, tarot readers, we can't judge people, and we don't, and we can't tell people what to do. It's the cards that say, this is what we see. And I feel like it's really important, too, that you see that the moving forward is here within you, okay? So when the advice is to allow yourself to find your truth, the Hermit card, use that strength that you're in right now, shining that lantern on something, get it so that you can look at the situation in a new perspective and decide what to do. That's how this whole reading is going, because you're kind of stuck in the past, whether good or bad past, being stuck there, whether you're thinking something's going to turn out bad again, or this was so good and I want that back. Either one of those is not going to allow you to move forward. And you're blocking the fact that that's really happening too. So what you don't see is the Hierophant, and I do feel like I don't feel like you realize how much spiritual time you're putting into this, because I do feel like this is a very spiritual reading with the Hermit, the Eight of Cups, the Hangman, the Hierophant, even the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Those are all pretty spiritual type cards. And I feel like that this is saying that this is deeper than you may realize. This is affecting you more than you may realize by not getting past this block of whatever this is you need to do about the Eight of Cups. So keep that in mind, is that you really need to realize how deep this really is. And what to watch for is the Queen of Cups. And I like this because while you're searching for the truth, don't forget yourself. This is non-gender specific. I feel like this is saying find the love within yourself. A lot of times when I see the Queen of Cups, regardless of the gender, I'm thinking love within you. And I feel like that's what it's saying, find the love within you. Look for the love within you. Look what's in your heart. Look what do you need to fill your heart? Where are you going? What are you doing? Fill your heart. Your heart is important. Don't live in stress, I mean, well, we all do some degree or another, right? So where does this all lead? It leads to the Nine of Pentacles, which is a really nice place, because regardless if you're looking for a relationship, this might not be that, but what it will be is you being successful and recognizing your success and recognizing what you do have, what you've earned along the way, and what you've accumulated along the way. Nine of Pentacles is a really good card. It's about the hard work that you put in. The work that you put in pays off. And you start seeing, it's not about reaping the benefits of it. It's about recognizing the benefits of what you've done and how far you've come and the lessons you've learned and what you've accumulated. This is about recognition of that. And once you can recognize something, there you have the Nine of Pentacles. Because so often as we move through life, we don't really see what we have, which means that we don't even have what we have if we don't see it, right? when you recognize it, that's when it truly is, I don't know, like almost a, it's an aha moment, but it's almost like solidifying what you've done throughout your life. And the Nine of Pentacles to me is one of the best cards as far as forward progress cards. And to me, when this shows up in a future position, it's very good, to know that you've done the work. So, Scorpio, I like this reading. I think that for those of you who need it, it'll all make sense. And let me know what you think. Please hit the like button, give me a comment. I appreciate all of those things. And thank you. Take care. Have a beautiful day.